Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back here to the channel guys for another video, and here we are for the match review between Eibar and Barcelona at the Eibar. Now going into this game we knew it was going to be tough, we had absolutely no doubt about that. Eibar are having a great season, it's a really difficult place to go, it's a small pitch, and we saw the conditions out there today again in the preview. I said if the weather's not good it might be difficult, and that's exactly what happened. It was pouring with rain, it was very difficult conditions, and also in the preview, I said basically we would take whatever we could get here. We could take a 1-0, a deflected goal, a goal from a free kick, a goal from a penalty, anything that we could in order to get out of this game with the 3 points that we desperately needed. Now, there's a number of ways that you can look at this. What I want to say before I get into the overall review of the game, looking at the match action, looking at exactly how the goals went down, the one thing I want to say is I'm not really going to come here today and criticise. I don't think the performance today was good by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm going to go into that. But I'm not going to come here and criticise the team, because I think now we've got the 3 points. That's exactly what we came for here. We came to get the win today, all in all. We didn't do it playing attractive football, we didn't score fantastic goals, but what we did do is get the win that we needed. Does it fill me with confidence going into the Chelsea game? Not really. Does it really help me to think that our performances are back on track? Not exactly right either. So I think the jury is still well and truly out right now on whether we're back to our best level or whether we're getting to our best level, whether we're holding something back. For me, everything right now goes to that Tuesday game against Chelsea. The jury is out on that game, and we will see in that game whether we're ready to compete on all fronts this season. Everything will be decided in that Chelsea game. Are we ready? Are we ready to compete on all the fronts? And are we really ready to tackle not only Chelsea, but everybody in world football for the Champions League, La Liga, and Copa del Rey? And we're going to win all this season. That will be decided in that game, because I think in this game we had to win, and we did. And like I say, we didn't play well, and I have to stress, we really didn't play well today. And a lot of people are saying we were set up to counter-attack. As a coach, you will never ever set up a team to concede as many chances as we did today. Now, what I would say about that is we cannot afford to go down that road against Chelsea. Now, again, I'm talking about Chelsea. So, in terms of this game, we're lucky. Eibar didn't put away any of their chances. We got out of jail. We got the 3 points. So, in terms of this game, it's very good indeed. But we have to step up our level, and the players have to be aware of that. But they should be aware of that. They should know that. And I do believe they've got another gear. And I'm just praying that we do see that gear on Tuesday against Chelsea. But in terms of this game, Eibar started it exactly what we might have expected them to. They were out of the blocks. They were in our faces. They pressed from the first minute to the last minute. And I have to applaud Eibar here for their performance. They've got 7,000 people in those stands. They've got hardly any money to spend every single transfer window. But they came out in this game, and I would say there was basically no difference today between Eibar and FC Barcelona. That is how the game went. If you look at the possession stats, Eibar had 47% of the ball, and bear in mind they played for nearly 30 odd minutes with 10 men. 47% of the ball, so it was very nearly 50-50 in this game. They had more shots on goal, they had 6 corners to our none, and I think in this game they deserve a lot of credit. They came out, they played us, they really tried to win this game, and I think 2-0 is not really a true reflection of the game. I think 1-0 would have certainly been got out of there with the 3 points, and that's about it, a cut and run really. But I think 2-0 flatters us a little bit, but I have to say, the goal that we scored was absolutely sensational from Lionel Messi and from Luis Suarez. About 15 minutes gone, the first 15 minutes it was all Eibar. They were getting corners, they were having shots at Ter Stegen, they were really pressing us and doing well at that, but against the run of play we hit them on the break. There was a few spaces that we exploited, and Lionel Messi in that first half, his playmaking ability was absolutely superhuman. It was absolutely incredible to watch the pass for that goal. You could watch that on loop and you would be a very happy person this weekend, because it was a sensational ball. He picks it up, he sees Suarez's run in this peripheral vision, Suarez running in behind, they time it perfectly between them. Messi somehow finds a passing lane that to us, you know, the untrained eye, it doesn't even exist. Messi plays it through the eye of the needle, Suarez latches onto it. Now, he had a moment like this very much earlier on in the game, a few minutes before that, where he tried to go around the keeper. This time though, he dummies first. Puts the keeper on the ground, then he goes round him and slots it into an empty net. And it was a really, really calm and clinical finish from Suarez. A really important goal, because like I say, that first 15 minutes, Eibar were all over us. We needed a goal and we got it. But even after that, we didn't really kick on. Never in the game did you feel like this is very comfortable. Never in the game did you feel like we'd really got a grasp of what we were trying to do here. Ernesto Valverde started with a very, very strong team here. But still, there was still something lacking. A bit of energy, a bit of urgency, a bit of intensity that we spoke about. Orellana hit the bar, 18 minutes. Ter Stegen didn't get anything on it. It went smack into the middle of the bar. Again, Eibar knocking on the door. They continued to threaten. Paulinho had a header inside the box. He should have worked the keeper more, but it was very much straight at him. On the 36th minute, we had a bit of a chance. Really unlucky again. Luis Suarez in on goal, goes around the goalkeeper. That was a theme that happened several times in this game, and then he sort of lays it back to Lionel Messi. Now, it's a really tight angle, and there's a few players sort of dotted around, a few on the line. Messi hits it, and he sort of curled it with his left foot from the left, and what happens was he doesn't quite curl it enough because it actually hits the right post, and it's incredibly unlucky. Could have easily been 2-0 in that first half, but it didn't. We went in 1-0. In the second half, it was very much the same as the first. We never really kicked on. We never really established any dominance in this game. Iniesta was given a rest on 63 minutes. I fully agree with that. Rest him ahead of Chelsea. Coutinho came on, and I have to say, Coutinho, when he came on, when we had the ball in the Eibar half, which I have to say was not often today, he was very bright indeed. He played a few nice passes, one in behind to Suarez. He was offside for that one. He played a really nice ball in behind, very much similar to that one to Lionel Messi. That was denied again by the goalkeeper, and he was involved in the second goal as well. We'll come on to that in just a minute. Fabian Orellana, who was brilliant, I have to say, on the day for Eibar, he was sent off on 66 minutes, really petulant. He's sort of already on the yellow card, and he hits the ball away. He gets his second yellow. But like I say, even though Eibar went down to 10 men with sort of 25-30 minutes to go, they still went forward, they still got on the ball, they still pressed us, and you never really noticed that we were the ones with 11 men. But obviously, as the game went on, Eibar were committing more and more members forward. They still had shots. Inui had a few denied. Kike was having a few shots at Ter Stegen as well, and we kept on trying then to hit them on the break. We had a few chances to kill the game. Alex Vidal came on. I was a bit surprised that he came on and not Dembele. Valverde clearly feeling that maybe Dembele not suited to this game. He went with Vidal. Vidal came on. He had a chance to kill the game for 2-0. He missed that one. Goalkeeper once again, who had a very, very good day in the Eibar goal, denied Alex Vidal. But with 2 minutes to go, Jordi Alba seals it of all people. A bit of an unlikely source, but he has got a few goals this season. Credit to him. Coutinho it is that starts the move. He gets the ball just sort of outside the box. He plays a brilliant crossfield pass to Alex Vidal, who cushions the ball into Lionel Messi. You think Messi's going to stick it away, but he can't quite once again. The goalkeeper is there. It comes out to Jordi Alba, and we had a few of these moments today where it was sort of an open goal. There was a few players again on the line. Alba does really, really well here with his right foot, which is not his strong one. He guides it into the back of the net. A really, really good finish. And like I say, we have sealed here a colossal 3 points after 2 successive league draws. We needed this today, and like I said in the preview, I was happy to take a 1-0. I was happy to take a scrappy performance, and that's exactly what it was. And that's why I'm not going to complain here. I don't think today the performance was anywhere near what you would expect from Barcelona, but I'm willing to let all that go. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, as long as on Tuesday we see the real Barcelona. We see the real Barcelona when it really, really matters, against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League, when we will definitely need to raise our level. We will need to show an entirely different performance. Chelsea, I don't think, will actually go forward as much as Eibar did today. They probably won't press us as intensely as Eibar did today, but we're going to need to be much, much better in the midfield and also in our attack as well. We did not have any control today whatsoever. We didn't go forward enough. We didn't have enough of the ball in Eibar's half. We hardly threatened again. Like I say, Eibar on the day having more shots than we did. We really didn't threaten enough, but luckily at the end of it all, we got what we came for. 3 points. We're now once again trying to get clear of Atletico Madrid. As it stands right now, Atletico play on Sunday against Athletic Club. We are 10 points clear of Atletico Madrid as it stands, and that's exactly what we wanted. I think in terms of the defence, I think Samuel Umtiti was very calm, very assured. In midfield, I think Sergio Busquets didn't have one of his better days, but I think around him, he was being pressed all areas. Rakitic didn't really provide a lot of support. I thought Paulinho today, even though in the preview I said this is a game that could really suit him, maybe he could actually come into this sort of battle scenario and really express himself, but he was really, really poor on the ball today, didn't add hardly anything in the opposition half, and he didn't do an awful lot defensively either. I was surprised to see Sergio Roberto start. Like I said, I would have protected him. He's got to play against Chelsea. Semedo suspended for that game, so I don't know why Semedo didn't start at right back. He could have given us some real athleticism, because we never really got out. Eibar penned us in our own half. They kept coming at us, and eventually we very nearly succumbed to that, but luckily we kept a clean sheet somehow, got ourselves 2 goals, and we have won this game. Barcelona 2, Eibar 0. So leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. What did you think of the performance today? What did you think of the way that we played in certain areas of the game, defensively and going forward as well? What did you think of Valverde's changes, his team selection? How do you think we approached the game today? Let me know all your thoughts down below, guys. And of course, like I say, now this Eibar game is done. Now we've got what we needed here. I'll be moving on to that Chelsea game with a lot of build-up for that colossal clash on Tuesday. I'll see you soon, but until then, as always, Vasca el Barça.
Barça, Barça.